From Target Field in Minneapolis, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. And pitching in this game, Bailey Ober. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Just about ready to roll, Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. And we are underway in game one of the series. That one hammered center field, carrying well. And it's off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
Well, he just about hit it out of here, but once it took that carom off the wall like that, I mean, he really turned on the afterburners. And I'll tell you, as an outfielder, this is pretty much your worst nightmare. But playing the ball off the wall like that can be really tough sometimes. Definitely an exciting play. You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. High fly ball out to left field. Martin settles underneath it. One down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Michael Massey. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a ball popped up. Keishel drifts towards it. 2 away down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next one misses, and 1-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now here is Michael Massey. On the ground, right side. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
The third baseman.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Next to hit, Michael Garcia. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Michael Wacha. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. There's Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Byron Buxton blasts one out. His 17th of the year. And we're level. It's 1-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt, but unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Tied up here in the early going.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And a slider misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Comes a 2-2. Now a pop up on the infield. Pasquantino under it. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallmer. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs.
No, inside.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. Larnach with a homer in his last game.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luke Diesel will hit next. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Twins get one on this homer. All even now at 1-1. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back in Minnesota, all set for the start of the inning. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
So a man on base to start the inning. Broken bat, and it's popped up. 1 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Jack Paglione steps in for the Royals.
Inside, ball 1.
Quick toss to first.
He's in
and
there.
He dives back in safely.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes. That's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball in plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The right fielder, number 1, Isaac Collins.
Ball. Ball, that's low.
And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And he walked him.
Picture base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fly to left his first time. This is again 5 in a row.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Nope.
So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 on, 2 outs. That one found hard the other way. And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now for the Twins, Otto Lopez. Fought off foul. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Collins moving under it. And there's one away. And a foul ball. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. The 0-1. Fouled off left side.
Fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Caratini in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Caratini went deep in his most recent game. Check swing, and he went 1 and 2. That one missed.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Pasquantino batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. His 16th homer of the year, and the Royals take the lead. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
The 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 1 on, nobody out. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Got him swinging.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The first baseman, Eric Weatherman.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Next,
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Witt over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. He popped out his first time. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Just missed. And there's the automatic. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag. And back at target field, start of the 4th, Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals.
Hey!
That one
That's
a little
a
bit
ball.
high, and it's a ball and a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Stays alive. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Hey!
The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Caglione in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
That's a ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Martin going after it. And that is that. No runs. No. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter number 9, Trevor Lorna.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And before the 0-1, he asks for time. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Rips that one to right. Brings it in. 1 away. So up next for Minnesota, Otto Lopez. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s. Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
And that one is lifted in the air. Collins on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
What a stop. Throw to second. Nicely done for the out. Back in Minnesota. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. To the right side. Wagaman takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. The manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. One out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Pickoff throw. Witt dives back in safely. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Runner at second here, one gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone!
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Salvi steps into the box now. He caught it behind his back. On the money. Nice play.
Great showcase of athleticism on the play, especially for a pitcher. Things could have gone sideways in a hurry. Great job of not letting that happen.
This one in the air, center field. And that's the third out. Two-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now 4-1. This is an We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the Twins catcher, Victor Caratini. This ball's chopped on the ground. Massey, the flip, and they get the out. The Twins trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 0-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. And that extends the inning. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Michael Garcia.
Save. Out.
Back at Target Field, we go to the 9th. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Derek Shelton. Simeon Woods Richardson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Runner
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. And no pitch being called here. It looks like Ricky Holiday is saying that a balk was committed. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Now he catches the corner for a strike. On the ground right side. Slings to first. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Fastball for a strike. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Matt Strom.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Wagaman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Outside, that's
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
That's out.
Two one now. Just
That's
missed.
too high.
Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. Right side, hard hit. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And the 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins. Two outs, bases empty. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Jordan Lawler looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
At the plate, Matt Wallner. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Ryan Kreidler.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Step off, throw to first. Dives back, out! And the game is over. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.